Welcome back to a bit Gamey and latest monthly update. It's been mostly a story tale of various disasters, but never mind. So finally got these German motorbike figures done. Wasn't a lot of fun because of the problems I had doing up the HAT motorbike figures, but at least it's done. Or not entirely done. Got the three lots of double HAT motorbikes and three lots of their combo motorbikes. One Zvezda. I'm going to get another couple of Zvezda ones to make for himself. I have that one as the company commander. And that'll be that. It's yeah, I don't really need it. It's on a small table, but my OCD is making me do it. So these will be, on different scales. This will be three sections of a platoon, or in the crossfire scale, 1 to 3 is there'll be three platoons with a company commander, and then rapid fire there'll be 3 companies with a battalion commander. So, like I say, it's done, or nearly done. I also got one base of push bike infantry just to see what they're like, and I'm probably going to eventually do the same thing with push bikes. 9 bases in the commander. Again, I don't know why I'm doing it. It's just an OCD thing. Saying the infantry divisions, their recce battalion was early war was push bikes and cavalry, and a few armoured cars. And this would be the one for Panzer Grenadier Division. So OCD stuff. Along with them, there's also the hat figures, which I don't know what to do with yet. I may just turn them into scout markers. I've already got a few of those. I've already got a few of those already, but I thought it couldn't hurt to do some more. Can't think what else to do with them. The nice little figures. The figures, I'd say, is the bonus for the hat motorbikes, because even if you have a problem gluing the motorbikes together, these figures are generally useful. There are lots of pointing officers and pointing NCOs and officers with binoculars. So a lot of potential uses for those figures. But yes, that's it. That's part A of the update. So part B of the update for March. So I've got 2 boxes of those Marlburian Warlord Marlburian figures, and there's 24 in each box, and you get 4 command figures. So I thought I'll do 2 lots of 12 with the command figures, and then the other 24 figures I'll split into 3 lots of 8 and get command figures, some metal command figures for various manufacturers to test on the sizes and that. So those, so I've got 8 of those ones with the yellow cuffs, and 8 of those ones with the blue cuffs, and that's all fine and dandy. I got the first set of command figures from Front Rank, and great little figures they are too. Very nice, right size. I don't mind the command figures being bigger than the other ones, because symbolic and all that. They look gigantic there, but they're not much bigger. They're just a little bit bigger. So that was good for one, and I've got some ordered some others. Well, I hadn't yet. I got those first. So I was going to do that, but then there was a thing happening in Canada, a protest with some truckers, and I think, and basically after that, my credit card didn't work on PayPal anymore. It works on other things, but not on PayPal. And there's a whole thing about you know, some kind of emergency legislation to shut down people's bank accounts and such. So blah blah blah. I think by some warped coincidence, I got my, you know, PayPal won't give me toys anymore. So blah blah blah. It's probably just a glitch, but whatever. Point being, I was trying to get command figures from other manufacturers instead. This is a long ramble. It's going to take a while. So anyway, so there's these ones from Dixon. I think these are Dixon. Yeah, these are the Dixon ones from one of their ranges, the Grand Alliance, I think. And they're lovely little figures, but a little bit too small. I think they're more on the 25mm range. So they're great figures, and if I'd done it all at 25mm from the start, that would have been dandy. But I didn't. So there's them. There's some two small Dixon miniatures, and there's also some too small from Foundry as well. So that's a bit of a problem, because say the front rank just has the PayPal problem, and there's another manufacturer called Ebor, EBOR. Well, I couldn't get, they're also doing, they've got a, you know, the PayPal problem. So I'm kind of stuck in that, you know, there's two lots, both Foundry and Dixon, are very nice, and I say they'd be perfectly fine in other circumstances. You know, I might, you know, end up getting more of their stuff in the future, but currently they're no go. I mean, the drummers you could get away with, because a lot of times the drummers are drummer boys, and I'd be fine if the command figures were bigger than the infantry figures. That sort of works okay. But yes, so I'm stuck, or rather, I'm not, but I might be. So that's the thing. So to get these plastic warlord things done, I need the command figures. So the plan is, because I can't get any front rank until that whatever that problem is gets fixed, I've got another sprue of the warlord figures, and I'm going to try and kit bash command figures out of this somehow. Each sprue, so you've got 10 infantry figures and 2 command figures, and the command figures, there's only, you've got 2 sets of legs for command figures, and 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies, upper bodies. So you can make 2 command figures directly, and you can make others by cutting the infantry in half, scraping off what you don't need, and then you know, adding arms and bodies from the other pieces. So that would make and I've got the upper bodies left over from the other sprues, so I should have quite a lot of upper bodies. So I can just cut them in half and glue them on and see if that works. And the third option is taking these infantry figures with the muskets over the shoulder, and I don't know if you can see this, but getting cutting the musket off. You probably can't see this. Cutting the musket off and putting a flagpole where the musket is now, or was, and then using that as the flagpoles. So I don't know, but basically I was going to at some point mess around with kit bashing, but so that's going to be the plan. I'm going to have to try and kind of mutilate these plastic figures to create the command figures I need for these last 3 battalions. Yeah, so I mean, in one way it's good, because it's like you know, I wanted to try kit bashing at some point, but I'm not entirely confident it's going to work out very well. Let's put it that way. So the good thing is I've been forced into kit bashing, and the bad thing, I've been forced into kit bashing. Not actually finished yet, so you don't really count, but from the from the artillery battery. Got mostly done general, not entirely. And mostly done gun, and some horses for half the cavalry. So they don't really count because they're not really finished, but that's part of it because it got slowed down by messing up the infantry. Because that's the other thing we'd say with the if I'd just the wool or plastic boxes, if I'd not made the 3 lots of 8 infantry, I think it's probably possible to quite easily create 2 command bases out of those 24 figures. So if I did it again, like with the get the French versions, I'll probably try that instead of getting the metal figures. But anyway, we shall see what kind of disaster I can create out of all that.